When it comes to giving a presentation, when is a surprise a good thing and when is it not a good thing? If you're giving a talk, a briefing, a presentation, a speech, surprises can be good when you sort of surpass the expectations, when you're giving somebody something they weren't expecting and it's interesting, it's different, it's counterintuitive. That can be a great thing when you're giving a presentation. However, when you're giving a new business pitch, when you're communicating to clients and prospects, surprises can be a horrible thing that can really ruin a relationship. And I've been on both ends of this, folks, but just last week, 95 degrees here in Long Island, air conditioner breaks. I call an air conditioning place, say, can you send somebody out to give an estimate on what it would cost to fix my air conditioner? They said, sure, right away, we'll send someone out. Well, they came, and 5-10 minutes later, they're still there. Half an hour, they're still there. They're going in and out. Next thing I know, they've been there for 2 hours, and they tell me, we don't really know what's wrong. Everything seems to be working fine now, but here's a bill for $150. I said, well, wait a minute, I asked for an estimate. I didn't hire you. I didn't get. Before I could say anything else, the owner of the company is calling, yelling at me, screaming at me. Everyone is upset with everyone. They left in a huff, and the relationship, I think it's fair to say, can't be recovered. Now, meanwhile, my air conditioner is still broken. It's still really hot. I have to call someone else. I asked them to come out and give me an estimate. They say, I'm happy to. As a part of our estimate, there is a service charge. It's $180 an hour. Would you like to go ahead and book me? The person was clear. The person told me up front there were no surprises when he came. At that point, I said, yes, he came, and he just so happened to fix the problem. And I gladly paid him, and you know what? He charged more than the first guy. But because he told me up front, there were no surprises. Now, before I seem too harsh against this air conditioner person, I was guilty of the same thing very early in my career. And what I learned is my clients, my prospects, they'd much rather spend $10,000 for a day if they know up front in advance that's exactly the charge. They'd much rather do that than pay $100 a day and after the fact be told there's a $20 extra charge. It's just human nature. So my recommendation when you're doing speeches, presentations, certainly build in surprise moments. But when you're talking to an actual prospect or a customer, eliminate surprises. Anything to do with money, eliminate surprises. Let them know exactly how much something is going to be. If you have to estimate on the really high end so that the final bill will be less. If you do that, you're much more likely to A, get the client if it's not a client yet, B, keep a happy client. And that's the name of the game in almost every business. Happy clients who give repeat business and tell other people that you should be hired.